The 3 best foods to calm anxiety in the elderly. Peace and sleep in minutes. Have you ever felt that endless tightness in your chest? That feeling that something terrible is about to happen, even when everything around you seems calm? The racing heart, the trembling hands, the short, shallow breathing that can't seem to fill your lungs completely. Anxiety in your golden years is like an unwelcome visitor who arrives without warning, refuses to leave. It transforms moments that should be peaceful and enjoyable into real internal battlefields. You lie down to rest after a long day, but your mind insists on reliving worries about your health, about how your children and grandchildren are, about that bill or that doctor's appointment that's coming up. And suddenly, what should be a well-deserved rest turns into another sleepless night, staring at the ceiling, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. During the day, things don't get much better. Small tasks that you once performed effortlessly now seem like impossible mountains to climb. The mere idea of leaving the house to go to the supermarket or meet friends can trigger a storm of worries. And the worst part is that you often feel misunderstood, as if no one really understands what you're going through, as if you were carrying this burden alone. Anxiety steals not only your peace of mind, but also precious moments that could be filled with joy and connection with those you love. It's as if it creates a gray filter through which you see the world, making everything more opaque, more difficult, more lonely. But I have good news for you. You don't have to continue living like this, held hostage by these overwhelming feelings. Nature, in its infinite wisdom, has gifted us with foods and be true allies in combating anxiety, especially for those of us who have passed the age of 60. In today's video, I will reveal the 3 most powerful foods that science has discovered to calm the nervous system, improve sleep quality, and bring back that feeling of inner peace that perhaps you think you've lost forever. These aren't just ordinary foods. They're true natural medicines that, when consumed regularly and in the right way, can completely transform your relationship with anxiety and give you back control over your mental and emotional health. And the best part is that these are accessible foods, which you probably already have at home, or can easily find in any nearby market. Stay with me until the end because, in addition to revealing these 3 superfoods, I will teach you exactly how to prepare them and at what time of day to consume them to get the maximum benefit. This could be the information that will completely change your quality of life from now on. Before we continue, if you're watching this video and have already felt the weight of anxiety in your daily life, know that you're not alone. Thousands of people just like you are searching for natural solutions to rediscover peace and tranquility. If you're looking for natural ways to calm your mind and live with more tranquility, our channel is a safe space created especially for you. Each week we share simple and effective techniques that have helped thousands of people regain their peace. We're together on this journey, and every step you take toward well-being matters. Click the subscribe button below and turn on notifications to receive our videos as soon as they're published. Remember, you don't need to face anxiety alone, and small changes can make a big difference in your quality of life. The first superfood that can transform how you deal with anxiety is actually something that many of us already enjoy, but few know about its incredible properties for mental health. I'm talking about blueberries. These small blue fruits may seem ordinary, but they're packed with compounds that work directly on your brain chemistry to reduce anxiety and promote a sense of calm. Blueberries are rich in antioxidants called flavonoids, particularly anthocyanins, which give them their beautiful blue color. Research published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry has shown that these compounds can cross the blood-brain barrier and accumulate in areas of the brain associated with memory and mood regulation. What makes blueberries especially beneficial for older adults is their ability to combat inflammation and oxidative stress, 2 factors that tend to increase with age and can contribute significantly to anxiety and other mood disorders. A study conducted at the University of Cincinnati found that older adults who consumed blueberry juice daily for 12 weeks showed significant improvements in memory function and reduced symptoms of depression and anxiety. The participants reported feeling calmer, more focused, and experiencing fewer intrusive worry thoughts throughout the day. The beauty of blueberries is how easy they are to incorporate into your daily routine. You can enjoy them fresh as a snack, add them to your morning oatmeal or yogurt, or blend them into a smoothie. For maximum anxiety-reducing benefits, I recommend consuming about 1 cup of blueberries in the morning, preferably with your breakfast. This gives your body time to absorb all those beneficial compounds and maintain a steady level of antioxidants throughout the day, helping to keep anxiety at bay. If fresh blueberries aren't available or are too expensive, frozen blueberries are just as nutritious and can be stored for longer periods. You can also find dried blueberries, but be careful with these as they often contain added sugars, which can actually worsen anxiety symptoms in some people. If you're taking blood thinners or certain medications, Check with your doctor before significantly increasing your blueberry consumption, as their natural compounds can interact with some medication. I need to pause here and ask you something important. What time of day does your anxiety usually hit hardest? You know, each person experiences anxiety in a unique way, and sharing that experience can be the first step to understanding it better. I know you may have never talked about this with anyone. Maybe you think no one would understand, or that your feelings aren't important enough. But I want you to know that here, in this space, your experience matters deeply. Leave us a comment below completing the phrase, "My anxiety usually appears when." Your courage in sharing might be exactly what someone else needs to read today, to feel less alone. And in upcoming videos, we'll specifically address these moments that you share. This is a community of mutual support, where each of your words is welcomed with respect and understanding. Now let's move on to our second powerful anxiety-fighting walnuts. These brain-shaped nuts aren't just a coincidence of nature. They're truly brain food, especially when it comes to managing anxiety and stress. Walnuts contain an impressive array of nutrients that work together to support brain health and emotional well. They're one of the richest plant sources of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, which your body partially converts to EPA and DHA, the same beneficial fatty acids found in fatty fish. These omega-3s are crucial for brain function and have been linked to reduced anxiety levels in numerous studies. A groundbreaking research project at the University of New Mexico showed that participants who included walnuts in their daily diet experienced a 20% reduction in anxiety symptoms after just 8 weeks. What's particularly interesting about this study is that the benefits were most pronounced in adults over 65, suggesting that our bodies need these nutrients even more as we age. Beyond omega-3s, walnuts are also rich in antioxidants, including vitamin E, polyphenols, and melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. This is particularly important because anxiety and sleep problems often go hand in hand, creating a vicious cycle that can be difficult. By including walnuts in your diet, you're not only addressing anxiety directly, but also potentially improving your sleep quality, which further helps to reduce anxiety. The recommended amount for anxiety relief is about 7 to 9 walnut halves per day, preferably consumed a few hours before bed. This timing allows the natural melatonin in walnuts to work with your body's natural circadian rhythm, helping you fall asleep more easily and stay asleep throughout the night. You can eat walnuts on their own as a simple evening snack, add them to a small bowl of yogurt, or sprinkle them over a salad for dinner. If you find the taste of walnuts too bitter, try soaking them in water for a few hours, which not only makes them easier to digest, but also reduces their bitterness. For those who have dental issues or find whole nuts difficult to chew, walnut butter is an excellent alternative. You can spread it on whole grain crackers or a small piece of toast as an evening snack. If you're allergic to walnuts or other tree nuts, don't worry. Our third anxiety-fighting food will still be accessible to you. Remember, consistency is key with walnuts, as their benefits build up over time in your system. Many people don't see results because they eat them sporadically, rather than making them a regular part of their daily routine. Make it a habit, like brushing your teeth, and you'll likely notice the difference in your anxiety levels within a few weeks. Our third and perhaps most versatile anxiety-reducing food is dark, leafy greens, particularly spinach. Now, you might be wondering how something as simple as spinach could help with something as complex as anxiety. But the science behind this is fascinating. Spinach and other dark leafy greens are exceptionally rich in magnesium, a mineral that plays a crucial role in regulating our stress response and calming the nervous system. In fact, magnesium is often called nature's tranquilizer because of its ability to promote relaxation without causing drowsiness. Research from the National Institutes of Health has shown that magnesium deficiency can trigger anxiety, and that restoring optimal levels can significantly reduce anxiety symptoms. This is particularly relevant for older adults, as magnesium absorption tends to decrease with age, and many medications commonly prescribed to seniors can further deplete magnesium levels. What makes spinach particularly special is that it's not just high in magnesium, but also contains folate, another nutrient that has been linked to mood regulation and reduced anxiety. A study in the Journal of Psychiatric Research found that individuals with adequate folate were less likely to experience depression and anxiety than those with lower levels. Spinach also contains lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that protect brain cells from damage and may help maintain cognitive function as we age, addressing the cognitive aspects of anxiety, such as racing thoughts and worry. For optimal anxiety relief, aim to include at least 2 cups of spinach or other dark leafy greens in your diet daily. This might sound like a lot, but remember that spinach shrinks considerably when cooked, so 2 cups of raw spinach will cook down to a much smaller amount. The best time to consume spinach for anxiety management is with your lunch or early dinner. This timing allows your body to absorb the magnesium and other nutrients during the afternoon and evening hours, when anxiety tends to build up for many people. There are countless ways to incorporate spinach into your meals. You can add it to soups, stir it into pasta dishes, use it as a base for salads, blend it into smoothies, you'll barely taste it if combined with fruits, or simply sauté it with a little olive oil and garlic as a side dish. If you find it difficult to eat enough spinach regularly, you might consider spinach powder, which can be added to soups, sauces, or smoothies for a concentrated dose of its benefit. For those who take blood thinners like warfarin, be sure to keep your intake of leafy greens consistent, rather than varying it significantly from day to day, as the vitamin K in these foods can affect how your medication works. I want to share a simple recipe that combines all three of these anxiety-fighting superfoods into one delicious and calming meal: a blueberry walnut spinach salad. Start with a base of fresh spinach leaves, about 2 cups per serving. Add half a cup of fresh blueberry, a quarter cup of chopped walnuts, and a simple dressing made from olive oil, a touch of honey, and lemon juice. This powerful combination provides a comprehensive approach to anxiety relief, addressing multiple pathways in the body that contribute to feeling calm and centered. It's quick to prepare, delicious, and can be enjoyed as a light dinner or substantial side dish. The healthy fats from the walnuts and olive oil will help your body absorb more of the fat-soluble nutrients in the spinach, maximizing the benefits of this anxiety-fighting meal. Remember that while these foods are powerful tools for managing anxiety, they work best as part of a holistic approach that includes regular physical activity, adequate sleep, stress management techniques, and social connection. Even a short 10-minute walk each day, preferably in the morning sunlight, can significantly boost the anxiety-reducing effects of these foods. The morning sunlight helps regulate your body's production of serotonin and melatonin, 2 key neurotransmitters involved in mood and sleep regulation. Similarly, maintaining a consistent sleep schedule and practicing relaxation techniques like deep breathing or gentle stretching before bed can enhance the benefits of these anxiety-calming foods. It's also worth noting that certain foods and beverages can worsen anxiety and may counteract the benefits of the anxiety-fighting foods we've discussed today. Try to limit or avoid caffeine, especially after noon, as it can trigger anxiety symptoms and interfere with sleep. Similarly, alcohol, while it might seem to reduce anxiety initially, actually disrupts sleep patterns and can increase anxiety over time. Processed foods high in sugar and artificial additives can cause blood sugar fluctuations that mimic or trigger anxiety symptoms. By minimizing these anxiety-promoting substances, while increasing your intake of blueberries, walnuts, and spinach, you're creating an internal environment that naturally supports calm. And if you found this information helpful and want to continue learning about natural ways to support your mental and emotional health as you age, our channel is dedicated to providing you with evidence-based, practical solutions that you can implement right away. Each week, we share new insights and techniques that have helped thousands of people just like you reclaim their peace of mind and enjoy their golden years to the fullest. Click the subscribe button below if you haven't already. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss our newest video. Also, if this video has been valuable to you, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about who might be struggling with anxiety. Your simple act of sharing could be the lifeline that someone else needs. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments section below. Which of these 3 anxiety-calming foods are you most excited to try? Or perhaps you're already consuming some of them and have noticed benefits. Your experiences and questions not only help me create more relevant content for you, but also form the foundation of our supportive community where no one has to face anxiety. Remember, small, consistent changes to your diet, profound improvements in how you feel mentally and emotionally. You deserve to experience peace, joy, and connection in this beautiful season of your life, and I'm honored to be a small part of your journey toward well-being. Until next time, take gentle care of yourself, and remember that every step toward better health, no matter how small, is a victory worth celebrating.